You are so blind to believe an internet stranger.
Why did you do this to me, Brandon? Mom, please answer.
Get out! Out of my truck! We are completely done.
He pushed me into the dark highway night, miles away from civilization. The cold Alaska wind hit my face instantly. I stood there, frozen, watching his taillights disappear into the endless pine trees. My name is Sarah. Just 3 months ago, I was living a comfortable life in my small apartment in Ohio. Then, I met him online, a charming man named Brandon. He promised me a beautiful future in the north, a fresh start away from the busy city. I trusted his every word. I sold everything I owned, emptied my savings account, and packed my life into a few bags. But the moment we crossed the state line, his warm smile turned cold. Now, I am standing alone on a deserted road, with nothing but darkness around me. The snow began to fall heavily, blurring my vision. I grabbed my phone with trembling hands, hoping to call for help. But there was no signal, absolutely nothing. Suddenly, my phone screen flashed, showing a notification from my banking app. My heart dropped. Account balance, $0. Brandon had wiped out all my money while I was sleeping in the truck. I started to cry, the tears freezing on my cheeks.
Why did you do this to me, Brandon?
I whispered into the empty night. I remembered how he looked at me just an hour ago. I had asked him when we would reach his family cabin. He had laughed, a cruel, cold laugh, and said,
You are so blind to believe an internet stranger.
Then he pulled over and threw me out into the winter storm. My legs grew weak, and I sank into the deep snow. The freezing cold was numbing my body, making it hard to breathe. I thought about my home and the people who actually cared about me. I thought about my mother. She had warned me before I left Ohio.
Sarah, please be careful. You don't really know this man,
she had said. But I was blinded by love and by the dream of a perfect life. I had ignored her calls during the long drive, choosing Brandon over my own family. Now, facing the cataract of winter, I realized my terrible mistake. With the last bit of energy left in my hands, I dialed my mother's number. Miraculously, for just 1 second, a single bar of signal appeared.
Mom, please answer,
I prayed as the snow began to cover my phone screen. The phone rang once, and then the line went completely dead. The cold finally took over, and my eyes closed, leaving me in total silence. The next morning, a passing snowplow driver noticed a jacket in the snow. Search teams found my phone, but the harsh winter landscape kept its secrets. No trace of me was ever found again. Brandon disappeared with my money, but justice has a way of finding people. He was later captured by the authorities for multiple scams across the country. My family still looks at the northern sky, praying for peace. Let my story be a lesson to anyone watching. Never let sweet promises blind you from reality. True love protects you. It never leaves you alone in the dark. Trust your instincts and protect the people who truly love you before it is too late.